How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, welcome to another episode of Men on Bourbon. While I'm finishing up the last of this little drama, we have a very, very special episode for y'all tonight. Yes, indeed. This episode tonight will be solely dedicated to my favorite distillery of all times, the one, the only. Y'all tell me, what is it? Do you have a hint? Buffalo Trace Distillery. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo Trace Distillery, which you know I always talk highly about Buffalo Trace. So tonight, we're gonna go on down the line. It's gonna be a hell of a night. We got a lot of bourbon drinking to do. So without further ado, what's the first name we got on my t-shirt tonight? We got what? Taylor. So Taylor would be Colonel E.H. Taylor. And which you know I've already gave y'all insight on Colonel E.H. Taylor. I'm doing too much talking. Colonel E.H. Taylor was the one who forefronted the Bottled and Bond Act. He is the one that gave us the good juice that we drink today. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have copper stilling, we wouldn't have steam warehousing, we wouldn't have a bunch of great things that we have to give us the great nectar that we call bourbon today. So, in honor of my man, Colonel E.H. Taylor, we're gonna try his single barrel. Yes, I think we should try his single barrel. You know, Colonel E.H. Taylor, he has small batch, he has a rye, single barrel, barrel proof, a warehouse C, an 18-year marriage, amaranth of the gods. The E.H. Taylor brand goes on and on. I mean, he's very, very special. So with Colonel E.H. Taylor, it should be a very, well, I'm not going to sit here and guess what mash bill this is. I'm not going to say it's the high rye mash bill because it's very, very sweet. But it gets very pungent up front. But the finish is fantastic. So here we have Colonel E.H. Taylor, first on the list. And from Colonel E.H. Taylor, we got Mr. Blantons. I mean, because, like I said, Colonel E.H. Taylor was first up the bat. Very businesslike. He started the OFC, Old Fire Copper Distillery. Ran it for years. Then he sold that to Colonel Albert Bacon Blanton. Even though that's not going in order on my shirt, but Blanton's had it next, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the shirt is right and I'm wrong. Who knows? But I know we sipping them tonight. All right, so off the top, I'm getting strawberries. I'm getting vanilla. I'm getting like caramel. I mean, this is a classic that you would get off of any Buffalo Trace product. I mean, they have that. They stay consistent with all their products. Go in with a sip. It's like biting into an apple pie. I mean, one of your grandmother's homemade apple pies. That light little cinnamon up front, dancing on your taste buds up front. Goes down real nice and smooth. no nothing to worry about. Just fantastic. The finish is so nice and smooth and delicate. I mean, it just goes down your throat, oh man, it's Colonel E.H. Taylor, y'all. Now, small batch in the store normally goes for around, I want to say $45 to $50. Secondary, these bottles are somewhere around $200. Very sought after bottle. I mean, very hard to find. So if you find one, jump on it. Try and start. You know, if you can't get two, but most liquor stores they only gonna let you get one. So good luck. Colonel E.H. Taylor, y'all. All right, now next on the list we have that's a Stagg. Now, Stagg is one of those releases that only come out twice a year. Well, actually 3, because they have the antique collection, in which they have they have a George T. Stagg, and then they have a Stagg Jr., in which they have 2 of those that have come out. They give you one release in the winter, which is like January, February, March months, and then they give you one in the fall. So normally like around, say, October, November, December, they give you another release. So I did happen to get this year's second release. I didn't get the first, but I did get my hands on the second. But we're not gonna pop that puppy. No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab one from last year. Well, no. We're gonna grab one from 2020. In which this one came in at 130.2. This would be a Stagg Jr. Bad little puppy. Now again, as I state, now George T. Stagg was also an owner of Old Fire Copper, if I'm not mistaken. He also took the bourbon game and ran with it. I really haven't done that much history, and I ain't gonna say, if I know, I know. If I don't, I don't. So I ain't gonna sit here and be one of them brothers, man, that act like they know a whole bunch and don't. Now, George T. Stagg, I really haven't done a whole bunch of homework on Stagg. All I know is he was part of the, excuse me, y'all. He was part of the Buffalo Trace family. He was one of the pioneering fathers of the Buffalo Trace family. And that's about all I can tell you right now. When I find out more, I will feel free to let you know. But right now, I just know that Stagg, he's part of the antique family collection that comes out once a year, to where you get William LaRue Weller, George T. Stagg, Thomas S. Handy, missing one, Sazerac. That comes as well. But they only come out once, and the prices on those are stupid. I'm talking about stupid. I mean, all of those are $1,000+ a bottle. So, Stagg, let's go on and get off into this. Get a little air to him. See what we're talking about over there. Ooh. Yeah, no, you can, the heat pop right up out this puppy. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I mean, I can get that something like a hickory type ham or bacon again. it's strong. It's strong. Some type of like a cinnamon type Halls. So this gonna be a little, at least on the nose, it's preparing my taste buds for something hot. But it might not be, you never know. So going in for a sip. Cheers. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this puppy is hot. This puppy is damn hot. I mean, very hot. I'm talking when I say I felt I tasted some Halls. Whew, yeah. I mean, it just opened up all my nasal cavities. I mean, everything. When I say everything. Woo! That was tough. But now what I will say is, I taste everything. Honey, graham cracker, marshmallow, caramel, vanilla, tons of barrel, the barrel, the oat, you taste all of that. All of that. This is very, very good, but you have to have a very, very strong palate to be able to enjoy this, because this is not for the faint of heart at all. This is not for a newbie. No, this is not for you. So we got a couple more bottles to go through. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my time, cleanse my palate, y'all, and I'm gonna be right back at y'all in 2 and 2. All right. Sheesh.